This is a Webb City team that has never lost to Republic. 0-21, I think they are. And the closest of all the margins of victory in those 21 games was the very first time these two teams played. Back in 1988, the fall of 88, that was a playoff game, and Republic was actually favored. Republic was ranked first in the state. Of course, late 80s, that was after they'd built that legend, and they were getting those votes. Webb City was the up-and-comer. They were ranked 6th. Republic had the lead late. Webb City scored late. They won the game 12-8, and it has been divergent histories since that point for both of these programs. Of course, Republic had good years after that, but Webb City, that was the start of their ascension, and they have been obviously very good, and that's an understatement, ever since.
Yeah, the only other game that we've mentioned a handful of times that has been close was that 2015 game that was here at Webb City when Republic Tigers actually had a lead going into the fourth quarter, but Webb City just kind of took over in the fourth quarter, and the score ended up being a lot more lopsided than really what the game was. And Journey Jones had an outstanding game, and we kind of talked about, that we don't know for sure, but it's got to be one of the top rushing performances any team has had against a Webb City defense.
So the teams are out there getting set for the coin toss, and we're going to take a break. And we'll be back with more. Kickoff coming up on Republic Tiger Sports as the Tigers take on Webb City, and you're watching the Hines Street Pharmacy Retmo Football Pregame Show on Republic Tiger Sports. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time!
Well, Richard Miles, what's the key to this game? When you go in and you play Webb City, if you pick one thing and you do it well, you can almost always beat them. So what's the key tonight?
The key, and what I'm about to say, you could say every night, but definitely against a powerhouse like Webb City is, you've got to limit your own mistakes. If you keep giving Webb City opportunities to score, or especially on turnovers, they're going to capitalize on that. That's not, every team doesn't able to, capitalize on another team's mistakes. But if there's one team that seems to always capitalize on your mistakes, it's Webb City. So tonight's key is you got to limit your self-inflicted mistakes.
We're just about ready to go. Webb City won the toss. They deferred. Webb City, the only place in the state where you win the toss and you defer it and you get booed by your home fans for not keeping the ball.
Yeah, that was a little surprising. There was some smattering of boos whenever the referee had signaled that Webb City had won the toss and deferred.
I mean, the only thing more demanding of the fans would be if they booed you for losing the coin toss. That would really be bad. The up man takes the line drive kick and takes it out to about the 39. And that was, I think, Brennan Coleman who had the carry. And the Tigers come out in that bunched formation with Avery Moody. 4 down linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense of Webb City. And they give it up the middle, still moving. The ball comes out late. The whistle blows. I think Kroll is the one who went into the pile, and he was stacked up right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a little bit of yardage. Oh, he got more than I thought. That extra effort kept driving the pile forward and ended up getting about 3. So it's 2nd down and 7. And Moody back under center again. They've got Sandridge back deep. Moody's going to roll, and he is hit in the backfield and dropped. A big loss on the bootleg as Moody tried to get back and get a throw off, and there was no way to, he didn't really have any time or have any opening.
No, it looked like Webb City's defense gambled, kind of had a blitz coming off that side, and they gambled correctly, and Moody booted right into what looked like a blitz by the Webb City defense.
So it brings up 3rd and long for Republic. And they give it to Sandridge, and he's hit in the backfield and dropped. Nowhere to go as they came right through into the backfield and wrapped up Sandridge as soon as he got the ball.
In early here, this is going to be something that the O-line is going to have to do a little bit better job at, is the fact that we cannot allow penetration. There can't be that Webb City, whether it's a D-line or a linebacker, coming, untouched and wreaking havoc in the backfield. So, wow, low punt and line drive and goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go out about the 40, kind of depending on where the referee kind of thinks it went out of bounds, but he's going to mark it at the Webb City 46.
So time for the Tiger defense to see what they can do. And they are bunched up. They've got almost everybody up there in the box.
Ooh.
And they get into the backfield, and a nice
tackle.
open field tackle coming in and making the stop. Wyatt Woods tripped him up, and the defense made the hit. And the PA guy said Javin Beckner. Was that 5? I thought it was 5, but was it 5 or 7?
It was 5.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
Webb City has run the option for so many years, and they're great at it, and every team knows that they're going to run the option. They're just so great at it that even when you know they're going to run it, you have a hard time stopping it.
And they give it to the fullback that time, and he drives forward for good yardage, near a 1st down, about a yard short. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. And that was Max Stovern on the carry. And a big 3rd and 1 right here for the Republic defense. Again, they give it to the first man through, and that's a 1st down. Again, Stovern with the carry. And it's 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line for Webb City.
We were talking to a few of the Webb City radio and press box guys before the game, and a couple of them think that this is one of the quickest or fastest backfield that Webb City's had in several years.
yeah, he said that. I thought, oh, boy, that's good. They go deep, and good coverage all the way down. He's getting a hand on it. Who was it?
It was Chase Buford.
Yep.
Chase Buford did a great job of just staying with his receiver and looking back for the ball.
Let's watch it again. He was with him step for step and got the hand on it. And it brings up 2nd down and 10. And on 2nd down and 10, they take it all the way. First big play of the night, Cade Wilson, the 5'9", 170-pound senior running back,
And that looked like that was a counter play. And counter plays usually just go kind of right up the middle between your guards there. They fake it one direction, and then the ball carrier counters or comes back the other direction. Usually counters, don't spring for that big of a run. Usually it's kind of like the old school running play where you're just trying to get a few yards. And Webb City, old school, still doing.
Ball's on the ground. And so the 2-point conversion is no good. Tiger defense gets the stop.
They'll line up in the swinging gate in the extra point. Sometimes they'll run a play out of it. Sometimes they'll shift back into a regular formation and either run a play or kick the extra point.
How long was that touchdown run, Tim?
39 yards.
So 6-0 with 8:35 left to go in the first quarter. We're going to take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Ready to go here with 8.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and Webb City strikes first. And the kickoff bobbled, picked up and taken out to about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line by Memphis Maples. So Maples had a hard time getting a handle on it, managed to corral it, and picked up a few yards before being down. Let's see what the Tiger offense looks like here. And Webb City was basically daring him to throw. They did try to throw once, but defense got into the backfield and blew up the bootleg. And Avery Moody back out there. Nobody wide. And they fake it. And on the read, Moody keeps it, drives forward, and picks up about 3.5 or 4 yards. So good first down yardage for the Tigers.
Yeah, the O-line did a really good job there on the right-hand side. Even a running lane for the QB. It initially didn't look like he was able to pick up very much yard, but they just kind of kept turning their feet. The O-line and the QB there is able to get that second medium.
And Moody breaks a tackle that time and gets out past the 35-yard line. He picks up a first down. So good run by Avery Moody.
Yeah, this time they try the outside. Previous play was kind of right over the right guard. This time they bounce it outside the left tackle.
A better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And good yardage on first down by Kroll as he took it through the middle out to about the 43-yard line. It'll bring up second down and about 5. More like 4.
Yeah, so far the second series, the O-line's done a lot better job. They're getting a really nice push on this Webb City D-line. Webb City showing a 4-man front so far early in the game.
Again on the ground, again about 3 or 4 yards. So it's going to be third down and short coming up.
Back-to-back plays where Webb City has tried the middle of the Webb City defense. Wonder if they'll try to maybe bounce it outside.
Packed in tight again. Moody calls out the signal, turns and gives it to Meads for the first time, and Meads picks his way forward past the first down marker out to midfield. He's at the 50, and the Tigers move the chains again. So a good drive by the Tiger offense here this time.
Yeah, such a great job there. And again, you kind of have misdirection going on the Republic offense. You got different backs going in different directions, and if you're a linebacker trying to go up against this Republic offense, you're kind of hesitant on where you're going to pursue because you're not exactly sure who's got the ball.
And big first hit, and the ball comes loose, and it pops right to a teammate. Kroll got hammered, and the ball came out as he was spun around, and it went right to Carter Nation.
Yeah, it's not too many times where an O-lineman gets to touch the ball, and that time it's a situation where it is not good when the O-line is getting the ball because that means there has been a fumble. But awesome that it bounced right back to our own guy. But we've got Micah Erickson, number 71, limping off the field. He is quickly replaced, and Republic back up on the line.
Moody shook one tackle and drove forward, ended up getting 3 yards. He was hit, but just brushed off that first man to him and kept going.
So with Republic crossing midfield there on Webb City side of the field. 3rd and long. Wonder if we'll see a pass play here on 3rd and long.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see whether Webb City brings the house on defense. Fake handoff. They're going to go deep up top, and it is overthrown. Intended for Ellison, and threw it far beyond Ellison and the defender, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So it looks like Republic is going to punt it away with 4:54 remaining in the first quarter.
And Moody definitely has the arm. I do like the attempt downfield. Got to keep that defense honest.
And they're going to go for it as they bring in Beckner on 4th down. He scrambles away, and then he tucks it in and goes. That was interesting reaction. I thought he could have gotten away, but he tucked it in there. Let's watch him again. Beckner feels the pressure coming, and he's usually pretty good when that pocket starts to collapse, but he tucked it in, and
we have a referee call timeout, so I think this might be that mandatory water break.
The vaunted water break. 4:49 left to go in the first, and Webb City has the ball right around midfield, just inside Republic territory, and we will take a break as well. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
So Webb City with the ball, and they give it up the middle. Short gain. Not much yardage at all. Wilson got it, and Kotoff was able to pull him down. 2nd down and 9.
And Webb City so far has kind of done a little bit of everything. They've either been just a straight give to the fullback. They did an option play. They've tried to pass it a couple times, and what scored the touchdown was a counter play to the left.
And on the option, they get to the outside, and there's lots of running room. Cutting it back. I'm not sure why he cut it back there. I think he could have gotten to the sideline. And it was Cole Gimlin who brought him down. So that's a 1st down for Webb City. Big gain.
And that's the thing. When you're defending the option, everybody's got to do their part there. One person breaks down on what they're not supposed to do, and the option springs for a big yardage.
Inside handoff, almost got away, kept driving the legs.
This is, as you see here, Webb City is not a team that is super quick up to the line of scrimmage. They're a team that takes their time, kind of go old school. You get a play that's still ran into the huddle from the sideline.
Well, they almost got the defense to jump. I don't see a whistle. One of the officials is kind of wandering up to the line. The ball is loose. It is down, and the Tigers jump on it. I think it's Gavin Beckner who got it. And it is Gavin Beckner with the fumble recovery, and the Tigers get it back.
And that's one of the things of the option is there's so many things that can go wrong when you're an option-heavy team.
Beckner finally got in there. It was loose for a while, but the Tigers were all over it, and Beckner comes away with it. And that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Avery Moody back in there. Sandridge goes in motion, and a fake to Kroll. Moody keeps it, and he gains maybe a yard, but not a lot of running room there.
No, and that was the, I was going to say that was number 1, Darnell, for Webb City's defense.
1 yard on the play.
He just came flying up there unblocked. Great open field tackle.
So 2nd down and 9 on the 33-yard line for Republic. Meads gets it, and he is hit and dropped. Got to the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard past it before he was driven back. And it's going to be another 3rd and long for Republic with 2:18 left in the first quarter.
And that time the left side for Republic's offensive line just didn't get any push whatsoever. Meads got the ball. When he gets to the line of scrimmage, there's absolutely no running room. He did the best he could.
Sandridge in motion. And they call a timeout. So Republic will talk things over on 3rd down and 7. And we're going to take a break as well. 1:51 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers trailing 6-0. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Moody drops back to pass and dumps a little screen to Kroll. He is surrounded by defenders. And, boy, I looked for a second like he was going to have running room, and then he looked upfield, and there was just a wave of blue shirts in front of him ready to meet him, and they played that perfectly.
And if there's something that we pretty much say consistently every year about Webb City's defenses, they are a defense that seems to close on the ball carriers so quick. It always looks like that we've got a little bit of running room, and just like that, there's 1 or 2 blue jerseys.
Back to kick is Fitch, but the ball goes over the head of the punter and all the way back to about the 10-yard line. And Ezekiel Meads comes away hopping on 1 foot. Kind of gimpy as he goes over to the sideline.
Yeah, the first Republic punt wasn't clean either. It was kind of a wonky snap and wasn't that great of a kick. And this time the second punt was even worse than the first, setting up a short field for the Webb City offense.
Well, the defense is back about where it was when Webb City turned it over. And a big hole off the left side of the line, and into the end zone goes Dupree Jackson. Excuse me.
And that's what I was alluding to earlier when you're asking, what's the key to the game, is Webb City is a team that will make you pay for your mistakes. And right there, big-time mistake on a bobbled punt, and Webb City on the next play scores a touchdown.
1:02 left to go in the first quarter, and it's 12-0, and they're going to go for 2 after missing the conversion attempt earlier. And the pitch and a reverse, and he's going to jog into the end zone. That lost everybody on the defense as they pitched it on the reverse to Eric Fitch, and he just cruised into the end zone on the right side. So with 1:02 left to go in the first quarter, it's 14-0 Webb City. We're going to take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
So Republic with the ball as we return to action. Just under a minute to go in the first quarter, and they're going to have the ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice return by the Republic kick return team out there, able to pick up some blocks, open up a little bit of running room. I think that was Taylor that was out there that returned the ball for Republic.
I was looking down at the commercials and then heard the crowd cheering. Moody steps up. And we've got a whistle. What's going on? I don't see do you see a flag?
I do not see
Oh, it was delay a game.
Oh.
So not a good start for Republic, as they're going to have to step off 5 before the Tigers even get started on this drive.
Yeah, and these are the mental mistakes right here that we cannot have against a really good, aggressive Webb City defense.
Yep.
Last series, O-line didn't do the best of job of containing the Webb City D-line and some of the linebackers that were coming in.
Sandridge with the carry.
Yeah, again, so aggressive Webb City defense. They're so quick to the ball. It always looks like we're going to have a little bit of opportunity or a little bit of room to run it, and before you know it, they've closed in and made the tackle.
Moody keeps it, takes it out past the 40, hit as he falls down by a second tackler. And clock ticking down.
Looks like they're just going to be content to run it down to the end of the first quarter.
So time expires. That takes us to the end of one. And Webb City on top 14-0. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. As we return to action at the start of the second quarter, looked like somebody on Republic's side of the ball moved early. False start against Republic.
And again, it's the mental mistakes that are just killers, and you just can't keep doing this against a good Webb City team.
Beckner looks to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, throws it over the middle. It's complete to Ellison, and I think he's got first down yardage. Good awareness by Ellison to know where he was on the field, and he was able to get the first down.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You always talk about situational football, and you always tell your receivers, okay, run the route and make sure that if you catch the ball, you're going to catch it not on the wrong side of the first down mark. You need to be just past it. So great job of being aware of where he was going to catch the ball. I also like, being a little aggressive, too, with this offense, passing the ball. There we go. Had fourth down for a long time up there on the sideline. This time, Republic's going to come out with three receivers. Booting out to his right. And wide open. Oh!
Couldn't quite hang on. It was Ellison. He got behind the defense, but just couldn't quite hold on to it. So 3rd and 9 coming up. Well, Beckner was under pressure, and he launched it and got it where it needed to be. Just couldn't quite hold on, Ellison.
Yeah, and as soon as Beckner threw the ball, he got hit too. So I think he was maybe anticipating a little bit that as soon as he let go of that football, he knew he was going to get hit.
Moody's back in, and they fake it to Meads. Moody is going to throw long, and he goes over the top, and he overthrows the intended receiver, Hayden Jones. So Jones had beaten his man.
Brings up 4th down for the Tigers. 4th and down.
Fourth and 9 coming up for Republic.
And we have a timeout called.
And Republic called it. So second time out of the half called by Republic with 10:51 left to go in the second quarter. Webb City on top 14-0. And while they talk it over, we'll send it to a break. Tigers trailing 14-0. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
And Beckner punts it away. He was back kind of in that in-between position, like, well, maybe I'm going to punt it, maybe we're going to go for it. And I like that. They used to do that a lot with Jake Smith, kind of keep the coverage team honest, and Beckner does a good job of angling it out of bounds. Well, it was not as far in as I thought. I thought it was more toward the 10, but they say it went out around the 20-yard line, so that's where Webb City is going to take over with 10:45 left to go in the second quarter.
That time it was just a straight give by Webb City, and Webb City likes to do that. Sometimes they'll try to lull you to sleep a little bit. They catch you off guard. They just kind of straight give, kind of try to run between the tackles, nothing fancy, and then they'll try to do some type of trick play or throw it deep downfield, expecting you to kind of think that it's just going to be another run-of-the-mill type of running play.
Right. And it was Dupree Jackson on the carry. And they break through the defense, and this one is going to go for a touchdown, it looks like. Defense didn't make the initial hit, or didn't bring him down on the initial hit, and Dupree Jackson goes all the way. So the third touchdown of the night for the Cardinals, and they are up 20-0 with 9:57 remaining in the second quarter.
And those are the plays that you just, as a coach, you just hate to see. It's one thing if, this is going to be... Wait a second.
They're not turning around. I mean,
the referee signaled one way, and then he signaled the other way, so I'm not 100% sure.
Well, apparently it's not coming back.
No.
I mean, they'd already played the fight song.
Anyways, giving up big plays, that's one of those that just irritates you as a coach. It's one thing if you're giving up, small things, and it's a long drive, and all you're doing is just giving up short yardage here and there. Totally different when you sit there and you watch, a giant hole open up on your defense, and the running back goes untouched for however many yards it was.
How many yards was that, Tim?
76.
Yeah. When you watch the running back of the opposing team run 76 yards untouched, those are the ones that just really stick in your craw.
So it's 20-0, and Webb City is eventually going to try to kick a field goal, it looks like, or an extra point, I should say, but I don't know what the holdup is.
Personal foul on Republic.
So
I assume they'll mark it off on the kickoff.
And the kick is up and good. So it's 21-0 Webb City with 9:57 left to go in the second quarter. Well, offensively, the Tigers have shown some flashes of, moving the ball and doing things right, but haven't been able to sustain anything, and big plays have been obviously a big factor in Webb City's success on the offensive side of the ball.
You're exactly right. Both running plays for a touchdown. The back was almost untouched for those touchdowns. So, again, going back, you cannot set up Webb City to, bust open things very quickly here. You can't let this game get out of hand too early. You got to keep this, a little bit closer than what it is. So this right here, yeah, there's a lot of game left, but it seems like this drive right here for the Republic offense has got to be a pretty important one for us to be able to kind of close this gap that we've got here, 21-0 early in the second quarter.
And just having anything sustained would be helpful. Get the defense some rest, and scoring is obviously what you want to do, but just to keep the ball for a while would be something handy. And the ball is tipped and covered up by Republic. Jumping on it was Cade White after it was tipped by someone in front of him. And so with 9:54 left in the second, that's where the Tigers will take over, way back on the 15-yard line.
And it seems like Webb City and all their kickoffs, the kicker is purposely doing just kind of like a knuckleball, just kind of pooching the ball there, hoping that it kind of bobbles around and it's not a clean catch. And right there we saw, what happens whenever you purposely just kind of kick the ball line drive.
Yep. Sandridge goes in motion. And Moody keeps it, and there is nowhere to go. Boy, he fought his way forward. He ended up making something out of it. Looked like he was going to be hit in the backfield. Well, he was hit in the backfield, but was able to spin off and get positive yardage. And our second quarter scoreboard sponsor is Destiny Church. Pursuing God, loving life. That's Destiny Church. Find them online at destinychurch.me. Give it to the first man through. That's Kroll, and he takes it out to about the 20. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for Republic.
Well, the previous time that Republic was 3rd medium, 3rd long, they passed the ball. Be interested to see if they try to do it again. Obviously, kind of depending on where you are on the field determines a lot of times, do you feel comfortable calling a pass play that could possibly get tipped or intercepted and give the opponent a short field?
They're going to throw. Moody goes long, and again, he overthrows everybody by about 5 yards. That was intended for Ellison, and it was over his head, and it brings up 4th down and 5. And it's been pretty consistent on Moody's long passes. He's been about 5 yards too long on all of them.
And this right here, where the ball is at on our own 20, if there's any time that a punt needs to be as clean as possible, it's right now. We cannot give Webb City another short field again.
Yeah. And this is where things, tend to snowball down here if you do make mistakes. That snap's good, and Meads is able to get it off. And what a punt by Ezekiel Meads. Drives them all the way back to the 35-yard line. And good coverage by the Tigers as they drive them all the way back. Now, where are they going to spot the ball?
Well, I don't know.
They never blew the whistle.
Well, there was a flag thrown. If you look, the flag's about Webb City 48-yard line.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. Interesting.
So
there's a flag back here on the Republic.
Whatever
32.
happened, it wasn't even close to the action of the ball.
Well, we're going to have a long conference to think about it. Rich, can you read lips? See, he's doing the thing where he hides his lips. He's standing behind the other guy.
Oh, they shoot away the poor water girl.
So they call a face mask. Oh. So face mask on Republic and then a block back on Webb City. So the only person that did anything right on that play was Ezekiel Meads. That was a great punt.
Yes.
And then the offsetting penalties.
Much better than the two previous kicks or attempts. High arcing kick.
43-yard punt.
So good job by Meads, and Webb City takes over.
Surprised they're not making them, if they were offsetting penalties, I would think you'd have to kick that over.
I think that's what they're going to do. They're all going to go back to their corners and do it again.
Man, and what stinks about that whole thing is that negates such a great kick that Meads had here. you set up an opportunity now for all sorts of things to go wrong. I hate to be the pessimist here, but this is the fact that we kind of pinned back Webb City a little bit there and gave a little bit of breathing room to our defense. So hopefully he can get off another great kick.
He does.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as good, but almost as good. Coverage not quite as good, but still stop them short of midfield. So both times they got it out of there. Good kick by Meads and good coverage by the punt team. But, Rich, I hate to tell you the job of pessimist on this broadcast team, that I already have
right, that is
role.
you.
Yeah.
Your title.
So you're not allowed to be the pessimist. You're supposed to be the optimist.
I will be from here on out. So hopefully we can get back in this game, and it makes it a little bit easier for me to be the optimist.
Although I think that we're both, I think we're both optimistic at times.
Yes.
8:14 left to go in the second quarter, and the team's talking things over. We'll keep it right here. Talk more about optimism, pessimism.
Did they give everybody that mandatory water break? Or
I don't know, but speaking of water break, my Dr. Pepper is neither half full nor half empty. It's all the way full because I haven't opened it yet.
Yeah. Which probably means it is nice and room temperature.
Well, you take what you can get, Rich.
See, there's the optimism right there.
There you go. All right, just about ready to go again. And they're going to throw, and over the middle, they've got the pass interference. And, boy, Hayden Jones is convinced that should not have been pass interference. Receiver went down, but Jones is going to say, well, we just got our legs tangled up. And let's watch it again. Yeah, I think I think he's right. I don't really think he knocked the guy down. I think their legs just got tangled up. So he'll try it again.
Yeah, and that stinks because sometimes that is, 100% exactly what happens is the fact that their feet get tangled up. There's nothing, malicious about it, but, from the stands it looks like, he interfered, and sometimes I think referees almost feel a little pressure to throw that flag, especially when you hear the reaction of the crowd going, when it happens to their person.
So the ball is on the 37-yard line. Roll-out pass and dumped out in the flat. Lots of running room ahead of the receiver if he'd have been able to hang on. It was intended for Cade Wilson, and Wilson, I think, kind of got his body turned around.
Cade's already got one score this evening.
Yep. Here we go on second down and 10. The run, not a lot of room, maybe a gain of 2 yards at the most. And that was Wilson.
I think that was Noah Reese made the tackle there, at least helped on the tackle there. Good aggressive running there, not allowing the ball carrier to make any more advancements after the initial contact.
And up the middle. Defense got lost on the option, and so did I, honestly. I took my binoculars the other way. And that's a touchdown for Dupree Jackson. They gave it to Jackson, and the defense pursued, watching for the pitch, and Jackson just took it the rest of the way. So with 7:21 remaining, it's 27-0 Webb City. Third touchdown for Jackson. Extra point is good, and it is 28-0 Webb City. We're going to take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Ball is taken by one of the up men and rushed out to about the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. And that was Carson Taylor, the junior, on the return for the Tigers. Brings up 1st and 10 for Republic.
Again, this Republic offense has got to get something going here.
And the handoff goes to Kroll.
It's a nice run, just a give right up the middle. Offensive line did a good job. And those are the plays that we've got to consistently keep going there. As you had mentioned, our offense is flashy. Sometimes we look great, and then the next play, we go backwards.
And the ball's loose, and Moody tried to jump back on it. Did he get back under all those big Webb City guys who were trying to get it? Yeah, Moody somehow got in there. The Webb City defenders were all within about a yard of the ball, and somehow Moody saw it loose and got to it first.
And that right there was exactly what I was in the middle of talking about, is we have a great play, that gets you 5 yards, and then the very next play is botched.
Handoff. Nope, not a handoff. Moody kept it, faked it to Kroll, and took it out to about the 45-yard line. He's short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and about 2, and I don't know. I would imagine the Tigers will go for it here.
4th down for Republic. 4th down and 1.
They're calling it a 4th and 1. It's 4th and long 1.
Yeah, I don't see the punt team coming out, so looks like they're going to go for it.
Moody under center. There goes Sandridge in motion. And they call a timeout. So, with 5:41 left in the first half, Republic calls a timeout. I think that's their third one of the half. And we'll take a break as well. 28-0 Webb City. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
We return to action. Moody picks up the first down. They are, as we said during the break, they are not taking a minute on their timeouts. That was about a 40-second timeout, I think. So, 1st and 10, Tigers move the chains. They give it to Kroll, and he fights his way forward for about 3. Clock still ticking, down to 5:15 remaining. Would be nice to get a score and get it to 28-7 before this halftime comes around. And if you could run some clocks so that Webb City doesn't have time to get it back, that would be nice too. To Meads, coming around the near side, cuts it to the middle, and is pulled back. Ball comes loose, whistle had blown. Gained probably 3 yards on that.
Yeah, Meads got hit hard there at the end.
He did. Let's watch it again. He cuts it back to the middle, and he's done that successfully before tonight, but you cut it back to the middle of the Webb City defense, and it's a different beast. So 3rd and 4 coming up. And big hole for Sandridge. He's got an opening. He gets it to the edge, and he is tracked down from behind all the way down to the 5-yard line. Great run by Connor Sandridge.
Great run and a great opening by the right side of that O-line.
Yep, that's the best play for the O-line. Look at the hole he runs through. And the Tigers with an opportunity to get on the board here. Sandridge goes in motion. Moody's going to keep it on the read, and he leans forward. I don't know that he got much yardage there.
I think maybe try to do that play that Sandridge just had that huge run on. Worked once, tried again, see if it works a second time.
I'll bet you they go to it in this series if it gets to where they need to. Second and goal from the 4. Moody's got him up there. The snap from Burks, and Meads lowers the shoulder and pushes his way forward. And they're going to put him down inside the 1. Boy, Meads just lowered that shoulder and went in and pushed the pile forward. Moody giving him the play.
Wonder if Moody will keep the ball.
He does, and he leans in, and that's a touchdown. Moody is in, and Republic is on the board with 2:43 left to go in the first half. It's 28-6.
That great push by the interior O-lineman there, and Moody was just able to just take the ball, call his own number, keep driving his feet, get that 6 points that we've needed so badly.
And Marco Don Juan out there. Somebody get a hand on that?
Looked like the hit ran into the kicker.
Let's take a look. Just watch it again. Don Juan lines it up here. Oh, and Rich points out that's not Marco Don Juan, that's Gavin Beckner.
Yeah, they've
soccer.
The soccer had a home game tonight versus Springfield Catholic.
Yep, that's
so
right.
I was like, man, that is amazing if he was able to be in 2 games at one time.
No, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the numbers, so used to seeing Marco out there. So it's 28-6, and it remains that way. That was set up by the long run by Sandridge. What was that run, Tim?
That was 38 yards.
A little onside kick, sort of. Webb City's able to fall on it.
So the Tiger defense will get back out there. 2:42 left.
Stinks is Webb City only on their own 48-yard line. So for a Webb City offense, 2:42 is a lot of time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, 40 seconds is a lot of time for the Webb City offense, the way they've been breaking big plays. And they give it, I think, to Jackson. And he picks up, about 5 before Jarrett Whitworth brings him down.
Second and 5 from the 47.
Near first down yardage.
That looks like it's going to be just enough. The tip of the football is going to be just past that first down marker.
Yep. So 2 runs by Jackson get the first down for Webb City. Cole Gimlin brought him down. And they're going to throw it. They go deep and overthrow the intended receiver. That was intended for Eric Fitch, and he had no chance to get there.
Yeah, 21, Andrew Burgess for Republic. Lucky that ball was overthrown. Receiver had gotten past him.
They're going to do it again. And again, they beat him, and that time they dropped it in there and right up the sideline. That is a touchdown. And they beat Burgess up the line again. And that one was good for a touchdown, and it's 34-6, Webb City.
Wow. Back-to-back, same plays. I think Webb City offensive coordinator realized that they had missed an opportunity. Pretty much just said, let's try it again.
And that was Hayes. Extra point good. And so it's 35-6. 1:51 left to go in the second quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
Ready to go again. Let's see what the Tiger offense can do. Offense has been a little better. So maybe now they can drive it down. Get another score, and this one will come near the end of the half, and Webb City won't have an opportunity to respond. Tee it up. Line drive kick is dropped, then kicked, and Webb City may have it.
Yep, and that's part of the game plan of Webb City not doing these high arcing kicks that you normally see. They're literally just kind of like pooching it, kind of straight line, knuckleball, hoping that it either bounces along the ground or the ball kind of does this awkward rotation in the air. So it gets tipped and bobbled and it's not a clean catch. And that time they make us pay for that.
So Webb City with an opportunity to go over 40 in the first half. You can't compound the fact that they are so good with mistakes, and that's what happened. And again, they go deep and incomplete. Thought we might see a flag come out on that.
Second down from the 34.
So second down and 10 for Webb City. Buford comes over into coverage on the near side. And that time they give it on the handoff into the middle. That went to Max Stovern, 6'1", 195 junior.
Third down and 4.
Again, the inside handoff. Near first down yardage. And that was Stovern again. I think we're going to need a measurement on that. 1:03 left to go in the half, and they will blow the whistle and bring out the chains.
Measurement on the field.
We talked about giving Webb City too much time here with 2 minutes and change, and not only have they scored a touchdown, but they're threatening again.
Yeah, Webb City's had 7 possessions. 4 of them have started at midfield, 2 deep in Republic territory. Only 1 started deep in their own territory.
They had the fumble. Is that the only one they have not scored on, other
Yes.
than the one they're on now?
Correct.
So 1st and 10. They look to throw. They're going to go over the top, and that is caught wide open on the deep ball. And it was caught by Trey Rotes, I should say.
Yeah, Hayden Jones just lost his man. The receiver was able to get past him, and before Hayden realized that the receiver had gotten past him, the ball was already in the air. 6 easy points for Webb City.
Extra point good, and that makes it 42-6, just short of halftime here in Webb City. And this is not a good half of football for Republic. I think even knowing how good Webb City is, you can't feel very good about the way you've played if you're the Tigers. It's been a rough one so far. There have been some bright spots occasionally, but it's been a long night already, and we are not quite to the halfway point. So Webb City will kick it off here. And Republic will have 49 seconds to do something with it.
And again, hopefully the return guys are out there. Hopefully by now they're ready for, a little knuckleball, that this isn't going to be, and of course this is probably where they finally kick one deep, but most of all the kicks have all just been kind of straight liners. Skip across the ground at least once. Yep,
there it is. Takes a little hop. And off of one tackle, staying on his feet, was Carson Taylor. He took a lick and managed to stay up there. But not much of a return. He kind of stumbled as he caught it, and the Tigers take over on the 32.
I believe Republic is out of their first half timeouts.
Yes. Yep, so they're going to have to stop the clock the old-fashioned way if they want to do it. Meads got to the outside around one guy, but then there were a couple of other waiting for him. And that may do it. We'll see if they snap it again. They do not have to. They're going to run in a play here. And they give it to Cannon Kroll. And that is going to take us to the end of the half. So 42-6, Webb City in control as we go to halftime. We're going to take a break and be back with the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Back in Webb City, where the Tigers trail 42-6 at halftime. Tim Barnes has some halftime numbers, and I bet they are not very pretty.
No, not as the score would suggest. They are not pretty. Between Avery Moody and Gavin Beckner, Republic was 2 out of 6 passing, 18 yards. Connor Sandridge led the rushing attack, 3 carries, 35 yards. He had the big carry that led to their only touchdown. Avery Moody, 12 carries, 33 yards. He got the touchdown. Total yards for Republic, 61, compared to Webb City's 284. Webb City was led by Dupree Jackson, 8 carries, 141 yards, 3 touchdowns. Cole Vaden actually did not have that much success passing the ball. Percentage-wise, only 2 out of 7, but his 2 completions were 2 touchdowns for 65 yards. Again, total yards, Webb City 284 to 61 for Republic.
So 61 total yards and 38 came on that run by Sandridge.
Yes.
So
they had a big loss on that bad snap on the punt. That was a 27-yard loss, but even if you take that away, there's still less than 100 total yards.
Well, there's some talking going on in the locker room right now, and we'll see what adjustments they can make and see if they can make a better effort of it, or a better, shouldn't say effort, but a better result in the second half when they come back out. For now, we're going to take a break and be back with more of our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Back on the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show, and Republic trailing Webb City 42-6. And a lot of things went wrong in that first half. Even when it looked like the Tigers were about to put it together, it was mistakes that would come in and kill a drive or give up a big play for Webb City.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The offense was not consistent. And we'd mentioned that already, that you'd have one or two plays where Republic's offense looked great. And then they would have one or two plays where they would get stuffed, or the ball was bobbled, or a turnover, or it was a tackle for a loss. Just really couldn't get anything going. Of course, you had the one really long run by Sandridge, which was awesome. And then Moody punching in the ball there to get Republic's lone touchdown there. But on the defensive side, it's been some just giving up big plays. It really wasn't Webb City just having these long methodical drives, that were double-digit plays and just wearing us down. It was Webb City popping either a long pass for a touchdown or a really long run for a touchdown. So that's definitely something that that probably was talked about in the locker room, is we cannot give up the big plays. It's something totally different if Webb City literally puts together a really long, sustained drive that they're getting, 4 to 5 yards versus, just a straight give or nothing too fancy where the running back goes untouched for, 50-plus yards for a touchdown. Special teams, one of the Webb City touchdowns was set up by a bobbled snap and a turnover on a punt. Some of the punts weren't the cleanest. Got to make sure that here in the second half that if Webb City stays with the kind of that line drive kick that purposely skips on the ground, that our kick return guys are ready. That the up guys, the guys that are up front, are ready to return the ball, a ball that's not going to be clean, a ball that is, wobbly and bouncing on the ground. So it's something that obviously everything is going to have to be cleaned up, whether it's the offense, the defense, or the special teams.
So we're just about done with halftime. A couple of performances out there by student groups, and we're going to take another quick break and be back to wrap up the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Back on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show as the Tigers and Cardinals are just about ready to kick it off in the second half, and Webb City well in control. Mentioned before the game, this is a team that Republic has never beaten. And the closest they have come was back in 1988, the first time they played, a 12-8 loss. It was, I think, the following year, might have been 2 years later. No, it was the following year that these two teams played, and Webb City won more convincingly, and that was the first home loss for Republic in 4 years at that point. They had not lost a home game in 4 years, and that second year that these teams played, Webb City was the team that ended that home winning streak for the Tigers. That was in 1989, 89 and 90. So I would imagine a lot of the halftime was just settling everybody down and saying, hey, let's just go out and play football here in the second half.
Yeah, at this point, for Republic, you're just trying to, accomplish the little things. Have some small goals that we're going to just slowly accomplish here and here. Assignment football, just work on no mistakes. And like you said, to the point where we just need to go out and play football. The first half was not good. Well, let's try to better some things here in the second half. And, it could be as simple as, hey, guys, we're going to start off, and our first objective is get a first down. And if we're on defense, let's try to get Webb City not to have the big plays. Let's make Webb City work for every single yard that they get.
And Republic offensively had some first downs, but just could not put enough of them together. And I mean, the difference really, one of the big differences between the way the two offenses performed is, Republic was able to get some first downs, but there were no big plays other than the Sandridge run mixed in. And Webb City was not exactly grinding it out. They weren't going 4, 5, 6 yards and just picking up first down after first down. Republic defensively was stopping them, and then they bust a 35-yarder. So two different ways of moving the ball up the field, and it's been a lot more effective, obviously, for Webb City.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And part of that is Webb City really didn't need to have to put together a whole bunch of plays to sustain it, and it was kind of what we talked about, setting things up. Webb City's offense is all about setting things up for the next play. We're going to do some particular running plays where it's just a simple handoff to try to get the linebackers to start sucking up a little bit, and whenever you see those kind of linebackers or DBs kind of cheating up a little bit, that's when you throw the ball over the top, and Webb City has had success over that.
And to make things even worse for Republic, Webb City will get the ball first because they deferred to open the game.
Right, and if you were listening earlier, the Webb City crowd booed the decision to defer to the second half and not to take the ball at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, maybe a smattering of boos. I wouldn't say the whole crowd booed. And a big return all the way out to the 36-yard line. And I'll tell you who that is as soon as I find my binoculars, which I put somewhere during halftime. Oh, they're right in front of me. Look, I can be looking through my binoculars, or I can be wearing reading glasses. I can't do both. And if I don't have my reading glasses on, I can't see the binoculars right in front of me. Kerbo made the stop. And Vaden will bring him up to the line. And he gives it to Jackson, who bounced off a tackle and takes it all the way out to the 50 into Republic territory to about the 49-yard line.
And those are the big plays that we were mentioning in the first half that was just killer for this Republic defense. We can't give up these big chunk yardage.
Yep.
Gotta start playing, with some pride here, get that pride going, and make Webb City earn all these yardage. They're going to, hopefully our defense doesn't allow it anymore, but if you're going to give up yardage, make Webb City earn it.
And that time they gave it on the inside to Cade Wilson, and he was wrapped up and dropped by a couple of tacklers. Daniel Kotoff was the first one there, I believe. So 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Cardinals. Wide receiver out wide to each side. And a long count. And Wilson takes it forward for about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Webb City a lot of times tends to run very heavy to the wide side of the field with the ball on the right hash there. I wonder if they will try to do something here to the left.
We've got 2 wide receivers out to that side. And they do run off the left side of the line, and right through the line and all the way to the end zone goes Cade Wilson, the senior running back. And that's another touchdown for Webb City. Second touchdown of the night for Cade Wilson.
And so far, that's been the story of the evening, is just Webb City breaking open a big yardage play.
The kick is good. And with 9:27 left to go in the 3rd quarter, it is now 49-6. The last 10 years or so, I kind of did some back-of-the-envelope calculations on average scores, and this was about the average final over those last 10 or 11 years. 49 is a little high, and we are still early. Of course, it tends to do, the blowouts have tended to go that way. They'll score, they'll get to 49 when they do this early, and then they tend to run some new guys out there, and then the scoring slows down a little bit. That's how it's happened in the past anyway.
You're exactly right. Coach Roderick for Webb City, that's kind of his mantra there, is he's gonna get that score to a certain point and then kind of pull the reins back a little bit.
Bounces and taken by the up man, and a good return that time again by Carson Taylor. They're really picking on Taylor. And Taylor takes it out to about the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Well, not a bad spot for the Republic offense to start off.
Nope. And Moody's going to be out there. Ellison is split out wide to the near side. And they've got the I formation with Kroll and Sandridge. They give it to Kroll, the up man. He spins off one man and then pushes his way out to the 50. Good run by Cannon Kroll.
Yeah, very good run. Offensive line did a good job of blocking. He just runs straight up the middle, spins off the initial contact, keeps driving his feet, and almost gets a close to first down on the opening play.
Yep, a better look at the action. Sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. And Sandridge takes it off the right side, and he picks up a couple.
This right here is what you like to see to start the second half by this Republic offense. A couple plays, first down. You get the ball across the midfield there on the Webb City side of the field.
Aiden Henson brings in the play from the sideline, and they are up to the line. Henson's wide out to the near side, and the handoff goes to Sandridge. Hit once, bounced off that man, and then driven back as the defense comes up to meet him. Got back to about the line of scrimmage, but no further, and it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Webb City's defense closes so quickly. What looks like a running lane for our guys closes so quickly.
Moody keeps it, and he's tripped up, falls forward. Not to the first down marker, but probably close enough that they'll give it a try on 4th down. Oh, that's 3rd down.
Yeah, this would be 3rd down here, but 3rd and short. I would think this would be kind of a point in the game and the placement here in the field where you would assume coach would go for it on 4th down if they don't get it here, the 1st down.
Sandridge stays on his feet after getting hit, still driving forward, and did he get there? He's close.
Yeah, it's going to be awfully close. I think he got it, but it's not going to be by much.
He turned around and pointed to indicate he had it, so yeah, he was right. I was going to say, ball carriers are always right when they say they've got the 1st down.
First down for the Tigers, number 36.
So this opening drive here in the second half is good. We have 2 first downs. All the plays except one have been for positive yards.
And Moody gives it to Meads. Well, I was just about to say good job by the line, and really I do think the line did a good job on that play, but.
And there's a flag down about the 35-yard line that came in.
Well, the linebackers were up so quick that what initially was a hole was not, in fact, there.
So it's going to be a low block, I think, is what the referee indicated.
Yep. So they'll march it off.
Bring up what? 1st and.
Well, it's 1st and
20 something. First and 28.
Yeah, first and more than 20. Yeah, I was counting hash marks on the field. So, a short gain. Yeah, it was 1st and 28.
And
so it must have happened behind the line. And then a 15-yard penalty from the spot. Which, if you're throwing a low block 3 yards behind the line, that's an indication the play's not going very well. Moody's going to throw it. He's flushed out of the pocket. He comes near side, tucks it, and runs. And he runs over the defender. Well, both of those guys delivered a little punishment, and I don't know who's going to end up getting the better of it tomorrow morning when they wake up. But you know the defender was thinking, here comes a quarterback, I'm going to level him. And he wasn't counting on the fact that it was Avery Moody, and he is solid. So you're not going to knock him backwards very often unless he's lost his balance. And Moody gave as good as he got on that one.
Yeah, we've talked about how Moody is a QB that is not one that absorbs the hits or kind of cowers a little bit knowing that he's about to get hit. He a lot of times he's lowering that shoulder and he's delivering the hit. And like you said, that was a very decent-sized Webb City defender that came up. I think he was maybe just a little shocked that the QB was the one who delivered the blow there.
Yep, I'm not sure what's going on there. They Well, they've brought
play
back.
clock went all the way down to 0.
Yeah, the play clock's been on 0 for about 20 seconds. Beckner's out there now at quarterback, and out of the shotgun, he's going to throw it deep and up, and making the catch is Buford. A flag flies, but that'll be declined as Buford went up and got it.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
It really was. Let's watch it again.
The concentration that he had going up and getting that ball is great.
And he had the defender on his back, and he held him off and made the catch anyway. And now the official's going to talk about it. It's almost got to be on the defense. Yep, it is. So, 3:10 remaining in the third quarter, and Republic threatening to score again. Moody with the only touchdown of the night for Republic. That was a 1-yard run earlier. First and goal from the 7-yard line for Republic. Moody turns and gives it to Sandridge off the right side. Bowls a man over and falls forward down to about the 2. A helmet comes flying off. That is Sandridge's.
Which means he's going to have to come off for a play.
Yep.
And last time Republic was this close to the end zone, Avery Moody kept it and just kind of followed his center into the end zone.
Yep, Tyler Burks up there to snap it. They're a little further out. They were inside the 1 last time, but they're going to try it again. And, yep. Kroll got behind him and pushed him in. And the Tigers back on the scoreboard. It's 49-12. Watch Kroll. He's going to come up behind Moody and just a little extra something as he goes into the end zone. And that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And Gavin Beckner, if they kick it, will be the one out there to do that.
Play clock is...
They're going to go for 2.
They better hurry and get that ball snapped.
They ran out of time.
Nope, coach called a timeout.
Oh, okay. Well, I had the binoculars on the snap and saw the snap go, but a timeout called by Republic with 2:26 left to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a break while they talk things over and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Beckner in there with Memphis Maples next to him. And he bobbles the snap, can't pick it up. It's on the ground, and Webb City jumps on it. And the two-point conversion is no good with 2:26 remaining in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
Kickoff taking up the near side hash mark, all the way out now near the 40-yard line. And Cole Cavett was the return man for Webb City. 2:13 left to go in the third quarter. And we've got, I think, a timeout. You can see the Republic cheering section. It was a hippie theme tonight, I believe.
Yeah, a good traveling crowd came out.
Yeah.
There's two sections of visitor bleachers, and one section is completely filled, and the other one's just under half filled. That's awesome to have this many people come out, make the long drive out to Webb City.
I do think that, you can't really blame them. Hippies were a long time ago, but I think some of them are a little, I don't know, they're hippie-ish, I guess. Some of them, I think, don't know the difference. To somebody in high school now, the 60s and the 80s are pretty much the same thing. So that's like, when I was growing up, 20s, 30s, what's the difference? But they are having a good time, and they had to drive. They had to drive themselves down here, so that's a good effort. And the ambush is doing a great job this year. They have been at a lot of stuff and in big numbers. So the break ends, and we're ready to go. Webb City has the ball just short of the 40-yard line in its own territory. And a new quarterback, and he gives it to a different running back who immediately breaks into the backfield. And don't look now, I think they may score. Diving stop just inside the 5. Nope, it's Max Stovern on the carry.
Takes it all the way down to the 4-yard line. First and goal for the 4.
So Stovern took it all the way down to the 4, and Webb City is already knocking on the door again. And I said it was a new quarterback, but it's still Vaden out there. Looked at the wrong number. And fighting and pushing and going all the way. Nope, they say he stopped short. Great second and third effort, but also a great second and third effort by the Tiger defense. I'm not sure who it was that had a hold of him, but he was not going to let go.
No, that ball is as close as you can get to the end zone without actually being in it.
The defense will try to get a big stop here. Quarterback sneak, and Vaden spins and goes in. So 49 seconds left in the third. And a 1-yard run by Cole Vaden.
And again, the big plays have been the killer for this Republic defense.
Kick is good, and it is 56-12. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Ready to go again. Let's see if the Tiger defense or Tiger offense rather, can put something together for a second straight possession. Bounced, bobbled, and now zigzagging back there and getting loose out to the 29, maybe the 30-yard line was Daniel Phillips, I think. Was it 16? Yep. Phillips with the return. Took him a while to get a hold of it. And took it out to the 30-yard line.
Well, if this Republic offense can put together some positive yardage like they did the previous drive, but they're going to take it down to the end of the third quarter.
Yep. Time is going to expire. They didn't have to snap it, so they won't. They'll switch ends and start the drive at the other end, trailing 56-12. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me.
Fourth quarter just about underway, and Ezekiel Meads is going to take it around the far side. Tried to get to the edge, and he did enough to pick up 7 or 8 yards on first down. Good game by Ezekiel Meads.
Yeah, great game. Testing out that left side there off left tackle. O-line did a good job of sealing off the right side of Webb City's D-line.
And that's Kroll who takes it ahead out near the 45-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
It was a great run there. Just kept driving his feet. If you were to watch that play again, his feet literally never stopped churning.
Yeah. And they give it to Sandridge this time. Tried to get away from the first man there. Tried to stiff arm the tackler, Walker Sweet. And Sweet was not going to let go.
One of those plays where Connor watching that again, he might realize that he should have maybe cut it inside to maybe gain a couple extra yards there.
Moody back up to the line and gives it to Sandridge, who gets hit, bounces off, stays on his feet, takes it ahead to about the 48. A gain of about 5, maybe 6.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Close to the midfield there. Republic on their own 48. We're at the point of the game and point of the score where the clock keeps ticking. And
the option, they pitch it out to Meads, who gets around the corner, and he's got a first down. Good run by Ezekiel Meads, and a flag comes in flying late. And that's going to march it forward even further, I assume. I think, based on the way that went.
Face mask.
Against Republic?
It was against Republic, is the way he signaled.
It doesn't. Well, Republic's getting ready to come up to the line.
Here.
I think they just pointed the wrong way.
I don't know. The white hat needs to
there you
get
go.
confirmation. Face mask. There we go. Okay.
You only got two choices, really.
He had a 50-50 chance when he pointed. And a keeper by Moody, who dives forward. They had the ball on the 31. And he takes it ahead to about the 27, just inside the 27. Or rather the 20. They had it on the 26. And he takes it down to the 21. I had more than two choices. I missed it. I missed it by more than two. Moody again to Meads. Big hole on the left side. He zigzags inside down to the 5. Great run by Meads and a good job by the line to open up that running room for him. Let's watch that one again. This is what Ryan Cornelson wants the offense to look like in this formation. Good job by the line, and then great recognition by Meads as he takes it down inside the 5. And the Tigers try to get on the board again, trailing 56-12. Meads in motion. They give it to Kroll, who takes it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cannon Kroll, and touchdown Tigers with 7:04 remaining in the fourth quarter.
And that's the type of drive that we saw several times in Game 1 and Game 2. Just haven't been able to put together too many positive drives this evening. And the white hat is going to call a timeout. Not exactly sure.
Wanted to slow things down a little bit. Moody's going to keep it and take it in for the 2-point conversion. So, Moody's 2-point conversion makes it 56-20. And the Tigers will kick it off with 7:04 remaining. And there's a 20-yard run by Meads that set up the 1-yard touchdown run by Cannon Kroll.
Yeah, that was a great run off the left side. Again, we've seen flashes like that throughout the game where the Republic offense will have a play or two that just looks outstanding. There wasn't too many of those to put together in a whole string of plays to set up, any touchdown drives to counter these Webb City touchdowns that have been mostly by big plays.
Republic about set to kick it off, and it is up and taken at the 22-yard line, out past the 30, diving ahead to about the 37 is the return man, Josh Howard. And we've got an official's timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. 6:51 left to go in the game. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Running play for Webb City as we come out of the timeout. And they pick up about 4 or 5 yards.
Looks like Webb City has slowly starting to switch out some of their guys here late in the fourth quarter.
Well, they turn, yeah. You can tell they've swapped out the starters because the quarterback, Gage Chapman, turned to give the ball to somebody and nobody was there.
Yeah, and that's for a QB who you're always anticipating that there's going to be someone there to hand the ball off to.
Yeah.
That's got to be an odd feeling when you reach out and it is air. And you keep waiting and waiting, and no one shows up, and you're like, oh, man. And you're the one who ends up getting tackled when you're expecting to hand the ball off.
So 3rd down and 9 coming up for Webb City. And they take it out past the 40. And I believe the ball carrier was at 26.
I believe so.
Ethan Baird. So running back. Clock continues to run. 5:11 left. And Webb City will punt it away here shortly. High bounce for Wyatt Woods. Takes it on one hop. Jukes a couple of men. Gets free and almost got into the open over on the far side before he was tripped up, grabbed around the leg, and knocked down around the 26-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over with 4:36 remaining. You know, you put it in the end zone here and 56-28. It's a 28-point loss, but 56-28 seems a little closer when you see it the next day. I started to say when you see it in the newspaper the next day, but I guess when you see it online the next day, probably. Or I guess what I should have said is when you see it later that night on RepublicTigerSports.com.
Exactly.
But this isn't all about self-promotion, guys. And a timeout called by Republic. Cade White is in there at quarterback. And 3:55 remaining. We'll take another break as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Tigers will be back home next week with a 2-1 record, and Webb City will improve to 2-1 after losing to Joplin earlier. And another stop by the defense. Coming up and finishing it off was Cooper Douglas.
Hey, now there you go. Cooper Douglas on the sack. 4th down for the Cardinals. 4th and 5.
And 4th down and 5 with 1:08 remaining.
Yeah, Republic will be at home next week versus Nixa.
Yeah, and that's a team that's pretty good in its own right, so they'll have their hands full next week as well. And a big gain. It's going to be a 1st down, and that may do it. It's going to depend on when they start that clock. And they might have to snap it one more time because if you look on the scoreboard, the play clock is like a second off. I mean, less than a second. So if they snap it, they'll just take a knee. I mean, technically, if you look, they do have to snap it a half a second before the end of the game. If I'm Webb City, I'm just asking the officials, hey, are you going to really throw a flag with a half second left? Nope, they are not. And Webb City gets the win. Final score 56-20. Well, Rich, it was a long night, a disappointing night for the Tigers. They'll try to rebound and come back next week at home against Nixa.
Yeah, over the weekend they'll watch game film. Obviously they'll go over all the positives and the negatives. What can we improve upon? What can we fix? And then obviously just kind of put this game behind you and look to the next opponent, which we alluded to next week. The Tigers are back home versus the Nixa Eagles next week.
Final score 56-20. For Jack Cook, for Jenny Rackley, for Steve Rackley, for Tim Barnes, for Rich Miles, I'm David Brazil. Thanks for watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.